Alright, this is the Coco camper. Right now, we got lights out here. We got a fold-up menu. This is a brand new counter with a boat epoxy finish, so it's pretty solid. And this whole thing lifts up and covers the window perfectly. There's a chalkboard sign. We have some of these signs, tips. There's an outlet with an outdoor cover right here. That's for the open sign that just hangs right there on the front. And this sign can come off. It's just kind of hanging like a picture. And there's lights on this side. We got a bolt lock right there. And then this speaker's mine, but this freezer, chest freezer comes with it. And then at the food truck park where it is right now, when we film this, there's benches, there's trash cans. This is the plug. It's a 30 amp. I also have an adapter for like normal 20 amp plugs like you see in your house, and he's got a big old plug for it right there. This can, I can plug into anything you see. And then there's the drain right here. This is where we fill it up. It's protected from the weather or freezing or anything like that. And then there's another outlet right here for anything else like lights, or in this case the speaker. I got this lock on it right now. It's not way secure, it just keeps it from the door flying open. And then if you want to lock it from the inside, there's a deadbolt right here. Alright, it's a little messy because we're in the middle of a pretty busy time. But this is the fridge right here. Pretty good capacity, whipped cream. We have the mix, and then cronut stuff, toppings. There's a hole right there, full disclosure. This is the cheapest little $20 vinyl floor, so it's like nothing to replace. This tape has been fine, so we just leave it like that. There's another fridge over here, and it has a little freezer section in top. We have had no use for that, as you can tell. It's still got tape, it's brand new. Milk, toppings, waters all go in there. There's an outlet, that's for the outdoor freezer. There's a breaker right there, 30 amp breaker, so nothing gets damaged. We got a whiteboard, we got some hooks for stuff, fire code passed, got that fire extinguisher. We got 4 outlets here for whatever you can imagine. Right now it's hooked up to the blenders. We have 2 blenders and 3 bottles, and these are actually, they work as good as any industrial blender, but they're pretty cheap at Walmart if you need to replace them. Here's the scoop for the ice, like I said, in there. We got some shelves where we keep like our documents, cups, toppings, straws, iPad. There's a trash right here, some shelves. These don't go anywhere when you drive. Some cleaning supplies that hook on so they don't go anywhere either. And then the 30 gallon, it's got some stains on it, but that's the outside. It goes to 30 gallons, but I wouldn't do it past 28. You can fill it up to 30. It's required for the health department. There's a pump. We keep a heater in here in the winter, and it does fine. It keeps it completely warm, sometimes too hot in the winter. And then this fan cools us off. Cash box, some more supplies just tucked in there. We got this mixer that has a foot pump operated right there. This cute little thing, it's got business cards and then punch cards, and we just put the used ones in top. Pretty useful, with a heart-shaped punch that was pretty hard to find, so no one can cheat ya. Flavors over here, and then you'll notice this water damage. So these are just shelves. They were pretty cheap. It's not hard to just replace that section real quick and easy. And then I got my permits and follow us signs and stuff up there. And some dishes are drying, but this is the sink. It works pretty good. It does a pretty strong stream, and this is enough to clean off the clean out the blenders every single time. It's pretty useful, and all sorts of cleaning supplies. Hand wash sink is separate, and that does a really strong stream. That's the temperature in here right now. Some more shelves. The hotspot, that's mine, it doesn't come with it. There's our award right there hanging up. It's velcroed on, so you can take it down if you need to. And a paper towel holder. I use that so much, all the time. Brand new fryer. There's an outlet back here. Let me just show you the outlets too while I'm here. There's that one. There's that one. This one, which is the, it'll shut off if any water gets on there on that one. There's one under the sink. So I believe there's 8. And there's extra wiring here for an electric water heater. And then there's one right there and a 4-plug right there. I think that's it. We got a broom, apron. Let's see. This is the sink. It's got hot and cold water hookups, but right now only the cold water works. There's no, we have an electric water heater, and it's just a piece of cake to set up. I've done it before. Our old one broke. I just haven't replaced it yet. So I've just kept doing the cold water. And then it drains. It's got the S curve right there so that there's no stink coming out of the tank, and that has been super useful. It might look like there's a leak. There's just a small drip that comes from this spray nozzle, but it's so slow we can just leave it on all day. It's just puddled up over a few days. That's not an issue because there's a gap right there where it can actually drain down, so it hasn't been a problem. And that goes to 40 gallons. Let's see. There's this chair that comes with it so that employees can sit down, or you can sit down and deal with customers. Square system with a sticker right there. This window, I'll show you this, slides open pretty easily. We got some crap on the back of this, just some notes and stuff. It's got a vent that opens up. It's got some leaves in it right now, but that twists open and it can twist closed pretty easily. Nothing's broken with that, so it can be airtight. I like to keep it open in the summer because it gets warm. Let's see. We got timer and some materials. Right now there's some frosting in there. It's a little messy. Obviously we've been frosting a lot of stuff, but yeah, 2-basket fryer. This thing heats up in about 5 minutes. I love it. It's really useful. Some shelves, everything's organized and labeled, and some more that goes to a light, that wiring, and then over there's the outlet, and then these clip closed so that nothing happens when you drive, and some more materials there. We got lights for the inside, and then these goes to outside lights and the electrical, so when you close up, the open sign shuts off and everything just like that, and turn it back on. It's got a spring on this door so it comes closed. Besides that, I can't think of anything else. So that's the Coco Camper. Sorry, just a few more things I remembered. So it's got brake lights, it's got registration, which I just haven't put on it because it's underweight, so it doesn't technically need it, but that can mount right there. It has like a light and a license plate, which you can't have, but you can have the mount, and it comes with it, of course. And then I got a bracket right there and some wheel stops, and then the axles are recently packed. If you know about that, it just means it can last a long time now. Nothing's gonna dry up or break or anything. We checked it all out before we right after we got it, and then the tread is pretty dang good on these. I can't even touch it all the way down with my pinky, as you can see, and there's no cracking on the outside, so those are good for the next little while. I think I showed you this latch, but I'll show it better. It locks right there. Up front, we got this that hooks onto the hitch so no one's gonna run away with it. That's supposed to hold like some sort of brake fluid, but that's not a function anymore. Then this is where the hot water would hook up. You just can cut the pipe and hook it on there, or you can do that on the inside, same deal. Propane used to go here, so this hose is not in use. We don't have anything propane, which the fire department loves. It makes it super simple. You can see the wiring for the lights back there. A crank, and the open sign, that was so expensive. I'm so proud of that. I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay, this is in my house, and this is the winter stuff, and this shelf will come with it. I have no need for it, but we got some cups, lids. Those are for the hot cups and lids. Tons of extra lids. This stuff holds the chocolate that we mix in. This is the boiler. That tape's just, I used to set something on top of there. I can't remember what. It's just so it didn't get scratched. And then it's got a filter, and it's 100 cups. It should be, yeah, pretty clean, ready to go. It's just got a spout right there. And then there's some other random materials that we just use in the wintertime in here. I have mason jars because I sell my chocolate mix, which is syrupy. in the mason jars. I call it elixir, and I sell that separately. Some sweetened condensed milk. That is, I'm getting rid of that. And then some carrying trays, extra materials here, and that's all. Comes with the shelf. So this is the Instagram, what it looks like. You can see it's got 3,200 followers. We got some highlights with some flavors and hours, menu information, stuff like that, the story of how it was made. Some decent looking posts. I think it's pretty good. We've had a lot of interaction. Most Instagram accounts get about 2%. I'll show you here in a sec. So the overview, that's how many accounts have been reached. Almost everyone we follow or that follow us. Let's see. The business breakdown, it's been going down a little bit. That's to be expected. We haven't been too active on it, but overall it's been going up. And then you can see everyone who follows us is from here: Logan, Hiram, Providence, and the age ranges and gender. Let's see, posts. We got 6,000 people were seen by that one. It has the squiggly line. That means it was promoted, but 2,000 saw that other one naturally. Let's see, so like 350, around 200, so almost 10% interaction from our followers, which is huge. It's way better than a lot of the other businesses are getting in the area. You can see this has a lot of likes, a lot of comments and shares. That's pretty much any post that you look at. It's definitely a very active account.